Thank you. I promised I wasn't going to do this. It is our choices that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. I found this quote during my search for a special way to begin this to begin this time with you, our AmPark seniors. It is our choices that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. Who, you may be wondering, uttered these words? Nelson Mandela, a former US president, a NASA rocket scientist? Nope, these words were spoken by Professor Dumbledore in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I know Harry Potter holds a special place in your hearts. When Jessica hosted your Fantastical Wizard Imaginations Are Magical event, the room was filled with your enthusiasm, your love of reading, your companionship, and a lot of wands. How did each of you grow into the beautiful people I see before me? You made choices this year and the years before. As you move forward into the world of middle school, continue that growth. Be bold like Harry. Dare to lead, seize opportunities that are adventurous, and choose to move outside of your comfort zone once in a while. Be loyal like Ron. Make choices that express your commitment to your family and friends. Be brave like Hermione. Choose what you know is right, even when it's not the popular choice. You leave AmPark with a wealth of talents as artists, writers, mathematicians, debaters, musicians, problem solvers, dedicated citizens. Your choices will strengthen those talents throughout your life. It is our choices that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. Dumbledore, you said it. Good luck to each and every one of you.
This is our AmPark song. We first sang the song at last year's graduation. And actually, the lyrics were written by last year's graduates with some input from this year's graduates. And here we go. Let's also welcome Ryan and Hannah.
Where best memories of AmPark is meeting all of my wonderful friends. I'm grateful for all the loving, friendly, supportive teachers and staff like Jessica and Bernadette. All of my fun field trips were a great experience. I love all the fun lessons I have with my teachers. I want to thank my parents for choosing this great school. I also want to thank my sister Kate for inspiring me to be open about new things. I want to thank everyone who made this experience possible, like Maria, Christine, Josh, and Ina. I want to thank my supportive class and my best friends, Amelie and Hannah, for comforting and supporting me along the way, and always being there. And finally, my favorite memory of all is being here at AmPark and having this experience that I will carry forever.
Elena, here we go.
Good morning. Welcome, graduates, family, and friends in the AmPark community. It's a pleasure to be here with you this morning. Graduates, I feel absolutely honored and blessed to have had the wonderful opportunity to get to know each and every one of you over the last 2 years, to share in your successes, your hugs, and your smiles, to hear your laughter each and every day, and to have the pleasure to watch you grow over those 2 years. And I'm thrilled to be able to be here to speak at your graduation. Graduations are momentous occasions, milestones that will be remembered forever in your hearts and cherished. Graduation is a time to celebrate your accomplishments, the hard work and growth that you have made. Graduation is a time to share memories and experiences with one another. Graduation is a time to reflect on this chapter of your life. And most importantly, graduation is a time to create new dreams, new aspirations, as you open the next door and begin the next chapter of your life. Though you will soon walk through the doors of AmPark out into the world, we will always be forever in your hearts, always a part of whoever you become. Remember to be true to yourselves and the amazingness that you are. And most importantly, never stop dreaming. And with that, I want to share with you a poem from Langston Hughes. The Dream Keeper. Bring me all of your dreams. Your dreamers, bring me all of your heart melodies, that I may wrap them in a blue cloud cloth, away from too rough fingers of the world.
Just the fifth graders.
overflowing. My cup definitely overflowing. What a beautiful job on the music and everything, the speeches. I'm just so moved by it all. I have a paper towel, okay? I didn't turn it up with a tissue. Good morning, families of this beautiful, beautiful graduating class of 2014. I'm so pleased and grateful to be here today celebrating with everyone. Thank you so much, Christine, for your kind and, as always, generous outreach. My heartfelt greetings to the entire amazing staff of AmPark. Before I address the graduates, congratulate the graduating class, I'd like to take a moment to also praise the families that have been on this incredible journey of learning and discovery. I remember many of you from the first tours that were given at AmPark. Tours that offered a unique vision of a school learning environment where, as a community of families and staff, students, we could create a place together where somehow it seemed easier to be good. Good at who we are, good at what we do, good at who we are with one another. Some of you have heard and learned about this unique school that was serious about the arts, thriving in music with Josh, in art with Ina, theater with Julie, and so much more that's happened since. And you heard about learning partnerships with children and with their families, a place for celebrations and personal growth. But what's most important is that you learned that it was a place where children would always remember how they were made to feel. I remember the first time I heard that was Dr. Maya Angelou, that children will forget what we ask them to remember, but they'll never forget how they were made to feel. These tours were a time to ask questions and a time to learn more. It was one of my favorite times and moments here at AmPark, because getting to witness from the beginning your family commitment to a good education was so obvious on these tours. When you chose AmPark, it was with the belief that here was a school that stood for something. A community that would support and nourish the spirit of your child, alongside their inquisitive minds and strong, active bodies. You recognized a community that would celebrate their teachers and support staff as the heart of the school. My heart will always be grateful to the founding staff for their dedication and love of the AmPark community. You can see why it was such an incredible gift to all of us to find someone like Christine, who, as a visionary and gifted educator, was able to offer new and creative goals and leadership that supported and grew this intentional community. Thank you with all of my heart, Christine. Now for the graduates. The last time I saw you, you were in Liz's class, and you were babies. Look how little you were. When I went to the classroom this morning, I saw you all, and you look so beautiful. You've grown so much. And I'm glad we had a little moment before the ceremony. And it's so good to see Liz back here today, too. And Josh. This is a very big print. This is how you get away with it. When you get older, the print gets bigger. I can remember some of you on your first day of kindergarten, others as you joined our community later on, and some of the faces were new to me today, but not so new. There's something about being in the environment of AmPark that just brings us all together, and we are one graduating class, and so glad that you guys came back. I thought of you all recently. You know, I live in the mountains now, and I grow my own vegetables, and it's so powerful to see how things grow. You see a beautiful stem, and then you see a beautiful flower, and then you see the fruit. And I started thinking about AmPark, how much that is. You know, we have your children for so many hours, for so many days. We really are partners in raising them with you. And I kept thinking of AmPark, how it really nurtured the soil for you. And in caring for the garden, this is what I noticed. AmPark, in many ways, the planting season for you was with your families. It was here that the soil that contained you for these past years and nurtured and watered was nurtured and watered by a community of teachers and your best friends. It was here that planting the seeds of learning and caring grew into the flowering and the fruit bearing. And you should know that this process goes on for the rest of your life. There's always going to be seeds, and there's always going to be new flowers and new fruit. The flowering will always be what you bring to all of these new experiences. and there will always be the potential of bearing much fruit. I'd like to offer some advice to our very grown-up graduates on how to continue to flower and bear good fruit in the world, and most importantly, how to avoid the weeds. And I'm going to be reading something directly from a woman that I greatly admire, Mother Teresa from Calcutta. This is somebody, you don't know what she looks like. This is somebody who, in her own small way, took on the mission of caring for what she believed were the poorest of the poor. She spoke in front of the UN, she became a Nobel Peace Prize winner, and she did it in her simple way of giving and loving in the world. So this is what she had to say, and I thought this might fit what we have going on here today. People are often unreasonable, and you're going to find this in our world. People are often unreasonable and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of ulterior motives, of having your own reasons to be kind. Be kind anyway. If you are honest, people may cheat you. Be honest anyway. If you find happiness, people may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today may be forgotten tomorrow. Too good. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. But give your best anyway. For you see, in the end, it is between you and God. It was never between you and them anyway. And I'm not even on the right page. Okay. My hope for you is that you will flower and gather the fruits of your work all the days of your life. Also that you learn to protect that space inside of yourselves so that you have a place to go to when the world gets hard. And most of all, when you leave AmPark, and I know how hard it is to say goodbye, my hope is that you will always remember that you have been and will always be loved.
And look over at this amazing, amazing 5th grade class, soon to be middle schoolers. I cannot help but feel grateful. First, I'm thankful for all those who have made this moment possible. Creating a group of students that is this special does not happen overnight. There are many people to thank. In the first weeks of school, I remember trying out lessons with these guys, and after the first few lessons, I started to realize that they knew more than I could have ever imagined. They kept telling me, "We know that. Next. We know that. Next." And so for that, I thank the teachers that came before me. Throughout my career, I have never, ever started a school year with a group of children who are more prepared for a grade. Zoe, Priya, Ingrid, Bernadette. It's an honor to work with all of you. Come on, guys. Thank you for your amazing effort that you put in. You're incredible teachers. This class is the reason we do what we do. They are living proof that our work pays off. Next, I would like to thank Christine for setting up an environment that allows students to be who they are. Betty, I never got to know you, but thank you for everything you've done. Without your support, Christine, and the love that you share, we wouldn't be here today. You aren't just a principal to these guys. You are a loving smile and a warm hug, and I'll never forget. Maria, what can I say? You live and breathe for the people around you. You have made our dreams this year a reality. Thank you for your late nights. You are one of a kind, and I speak for all the 5th grade family when I say thank you. And to the parents, you never cease to amaze me. Starting this year, I was nervous about joining a group that had been together since kindergarten, but you embraced me and made me part of this special community that you've built over the years. Thank you for blessing this world with these beautiful people. They are the product of you, and you should be so proud of what you've brought into this world. Lastly, but most importantly, I'm so so appreciative that I was lucky enough to call this class my own for a year. I thank you guys for all you've given me. You are all so beautiful. You have special souls that have impacted this school forever. Starting this year, I thought that I'd be teaching you everything throughout the year, but in quite the contrary, you've taught me just as much as I've taught you. You've taught me patience. Like how I started with that one. You've taught me forgiveness. You've taught me to be more independent. And you've taught me to respect those around me. That was all you. This day is yours. Seize this moment. Your futures are limitless. And when I look at you, I mean it. You can accomplish anything. I mean absolutely anything. When things get tough, please remember that you are loved. Your support team is strong and always behind you. Not literally, but figuratively. And I just want to end with my favorite book, Oh, the Places You Will Go, because I know your futures are going to be held with many, many adventures. Jasmine, thanks for reading this book to them. So I say to you, in the best person's words, Dr. Seuss, you will get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with some strange birds as you go. Yes? So be sure when you step with great care and great tact, and remember that life is a great balancing act. Just never forget that to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kids, you'll move mountains. Congratulations.